How are every one of you doing? Greetings and thank you for revisiting the Crypto Blitz. Here's where you can satisfy your craving for cryptography. It is Friday and my name is Ripple Van Winkle. Hope everyone is having a good day. We were successful. It is payday on Friday. It is now the weekend here. I can't contain my passion and I adore these moments. The only thing that could have made today any better would have been if we had a 3-day work week. This month is almost done and August is just around the corner. Perhaps even a 4-day work week would be possible. The summer is drawing to a close and cryptocurrency trades are on the rise. The situation is about to take a sharp turn for the worse and I am prepared for it. Within the context of this episode, we will discuss Bitcoin as well as where we are and what is going on. You need to take a look at this technical analysis that I'm going to show you before I go over some other historical trends because the price of Bitcoin is about to utterly wreck these markets. There will be a supply shock in the near future for XRP. A comprehensive view, you should take it away from the public, you should get it entirely out of the public, and you should stop allowing the public to gain access to it. Do you wish to witness a supply shock? It is on its way. I can't wait for you to see what I have in store for the conclusion of this film. You will be flabbergasted. Not only that, but you will be even more positive on XRPs if you are not already on them. Let's take a look at Bitcoin's price range, which is between 67,000 to 296,000 without further ado. At this moment, it has increased by almost 5%. Over the course of the past 24 hours, Ethereum has reached 3,240 and has made a great little return after the ETF caused a minor decline in price. What if this is the beginning of a brand new era? It has increased by slightly more than 2%. In comparison, the value of XRP is 99 cents, and the value of USDT and USDC is also 99 cents. When it reaches 0.598, it has experienced a decline of 1.27% and is currently engaged in a heated battle. Attempts are being made to establish that 60-cent level as the new basis. All of the cryptocurrencies currently available in the market have a combined worth of $2,416 billion. It is already common knowledge that the Bitcoin Summit is currently taking place. There are a huge number of people who believe that Trump will say something outrageous regarding Bitcoin in the United States. Naturally, only time will tell, but thus far we have gained a great deal of knowledge regarding Bitcoin and the individuals that hold and support it. A great number of people that you did not anticipate coming out are now doing so. Wood is used in the works. To all of you, this is a positive indication. This is an encouraging indicator. I will be making my NFT project Lux Lions available to the public. Indeed, that is the case. Once more, 25,000 NFTs have been sold in just 48 hours, making it the clear leader in the sales of both XRP and NFTs. Everything is moving on in a hurry. People who were not present at the AMA were not able to participate in the Lux conflict. During the card game, you got yourself confused. You are missing out on the Mint Insight that is now being broadcast live. I can't believe how much you cook. Just ridiculous. Indeed, this is going to blow up in a big way. The construction of the metaverse is approaching. Following another 4 months, that will be finished in its entirety. 100% finished, displayed a few sneak previews of that. On the other hand, now is the time to obtain the Olympic level NFTs that you purchased earlier today. You were holding XRP the day before and you got it back today. Today is also the day that the Olympics begin. These non-fictional texts contain a small amount of a game-like quality. I have already discussed stock and I will continue to discuss the individual who is wearing the sock with the United States of America on it. As a result of the United States women's national team's impressive performance in their 3-0 victory last night, you look fantastic. They were entirely in control of them from the very beginning of the match. Nevertheless, if the country that participates in your game wins all of the gold medals, you are going to be awarded some fantastic awards, people. A tiny bit more than that. Additionally, you will receive your XRP back. Additionally, in the future, you will have the opportunity to stake your NFTs in order to get some of that lovely token. Acquire them. Go and get them straight away. The usage of XRP or a credit card is an option. The Bitcoin magazine was the one that published this. Take a look at this. This is occurring with increasing frequency. The publicly traded firm Seminar Scientific is interested in selling its stock. It is Michael Saylor's intention to purchase further Bitcoins. He appears to be the most content individual present at the Bitcoin conference, which is located over there on the right. Take note of this. Currently, we are collaborating with the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC, and we are waiting for our filing to become official. With the intention of gifting, we filed a shelf, and when compared to the current market price. As a result, what we want to do is sell stock for general business reasons, which may include purchasing additional Bitcoin. Wow. In addition, the SEC has, on this desk, there is some great news waiting for you. The Securities and Exchange Commission we have been waiting for them to say yes for quite some time. They have made statements regarding our Bitcoin plan that will be publicized to the general public. There is a possibility that they will spend some time before accepting our application because they are considering cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin. It is our hope that it will take place in the near future so that we can purchase further Bitcoin. It is true that the SEC is not yet on board with cryptocurrency, but just wait till the next election. There is a jerk in charge and we are going to get rid of him and replace him with whatever that person is. It is Mr. J. Clean that I am referring to. We want to improve the SEC as a whole. We have laws in the United States that are favorable to cryptocurrency. You will then be able to observe how everyone's strategy for cryptocurrency evolves. At this very moment, individuals, and this does not imply that it will take place today or tomorrow, but I believe that by the time the next bull cycle begins, cryptocurrency retirement plans will be accessible online. Because of this, you will be able to set aside a specific portion of your salary and invest it in cryptocurrency baskets on your own. In the same way that you would with a 401k, you can just relax and observe the accumulation of wealth. I guarantee that you will not be required to pay taxes on the money that you come into possession of. Just like what Uphold has in its baskets, you can put it in and buy different baskets of cryptocurrency, tools, a store of values, utilities, and everything else you can think of, including artificial intelligence. It is my belief that this is going to head in that direction, but it all begins with policy, 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 and more policy, and more policy. If there were already rules in place in the United States, I believe that we would be in a much better position. If this process had been carried out, which I believe ought to have been carried out approximately 4 years ago, the field of cryptography would have advanced farther. What in the world is that man's face prior to that? Who was the guy? Not Clayton's, but Ginsler's, I should have said. Clayton had no desire to engage in any activity. On the contrary, he sat on his rear end. The fact that he was generating money off of it is something that Ginsler wants to get rid of for good now. It's possible that this will change, folks. This is completely new and has just been released on the market. Look at this wave, will you? The company that started the payments network, also known as Ripple, claims that their payments platform has expanded to more than 80 nations around the world. 180 locations all across the world indeed. That is fresh new. Does anyone know how many countries we have? This information is just the latest from the press. No, 195. Ripple is operational in about half of the countries that make up the world. More global cash flow is discussed in this article. Customers have reaped significant benefits as a result of Ripple's efforts to ensure availability. For example, it is now far simpler to move money across international boundaries nearly 100% of the time, and it is significantly more affordable than using traditional payment methods. Additionally, we are continually increasing our global liquidity and spending money from our own resources. Additionally, it is possible to collect payments in over 80 nations which are located all over the world. An important benefit is that this is the case. When a person greets you with hello, how would you describe your sense of humor about yourself? 1 unit of XRP may be purchased for 59 cents at the present time. All of your worldly possessions are about to come tumbling down on you. In other words, the year 2025 is the year that this product fully surpasses all other things in terms of popularity. This is the year that it completely dominates the market. Bitcoin has outperformed the vast majority of other cryptocurrencies, despite the fact that its price has dropped significantly. This is despite the fact that Bitcoin's price has dropped. Bitcoin held by exchange-traded funds, ETFs, in the beginning of the year. When I made my statement before, I had this really specific information in mind that I wanted to express. This is something that I have communicated to you on a number of occasions, and I have done so on several instances. Specifically, this is because of my Twitter account, which is the reason for this development. For the rest of my life, it would have been nearly as if I had been forbidden to interact with shadows. Because of the negative impact it is having on my mood, I need to stop using Twitter. My use of it must come to an end. All of the individuals who are difficult to me and who always compliment me on how wonderful I am are to a significant extent to blame for this particular situation. At the moment that I press the report button, Twitter is the entity that is responsible for processing the reports that are generated.